Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School. I am JT O'Sullivan. Today, you asked for it. You got it. Careful what you asked for. Clayton Tune, Arizona, preseason, week 3, locked in, fired up. Let's get it going. Welcome to the QB School. So before we dive into the video, quick reminder about the Quarterback School Patreon community, a great way to support the channel and get even more Quarterback School content. So if you dig this channel, you like the way that I talk and teach ball, you will love the Quarterback School Patreon community, really trying to create the environment of what it's like in an NFL quarterback room. So all sorts of nuance, details, kind of deep dives on all elements of quarterbacking, football, offensive football, defensive structure, coverages, pressures, all that kind of stuff. Quarterback School Patreon community, link in the video description. Get over there, join, become a member. I appreciate it. As for this video, let's get back to it. Is Clayton Tune about to be a week 1 NFL rookie starting quarterback? Is this possible with plays like this? Oh my God, look out, bro. Holy moly. First pass of the game, I think. Pressure off the edge. We need a side adjust. Can we also... Let me give a little trick of the trade to everybody involved here. Anytime a defense is all doing the same signal like this, like you got guys on the defensive line doing the signal, whatever the hell this bird fly is, that's a blitz. Okay, the defensive line doesn't give a shit about what coverage it is back there. We are hot off our right. This is a side adjust in my world. Clayton Tune looks like he's out there playing 7-on-7. Holy moly, this is not Tulane, bro. Get it out. My goodness. My goodness. You do not see hits like this very often on quarterbacks who are just totally blind to what's going on here. What are we doing? So at the end of the day, this is full-on punt rush. Okay? Birds on a fence back here, all at the same level. Get one press. Okay? At the end of the day, it really doesn't matter schematically. They are bringing 7. We have 6 blocking. Okay? 5 and 1 with the back. You're going to either be hot this way or this way. Somewhere there's going to be a free runner. To me, normally, whatever side the back goes to, so if the back comes over here first, the hot side is usually to the back, and the side adjust side is usually to the slide or away from the back. So to me, it's just semantics, just what I'm used to calling it. There has to be a throw here. You know, that throw can be a go. And that throw can be a hitch. That throw can be a slant. That throw can be whatever the hell you want. You can throw it to the front row. But we have to throw the ball. We have to be looking to the side of the free runner to play sound football. So is there a hot throw to the bottom? You know, maybe you throw it on the number 2 on whatever that hell that is, like a little spot. But we can't be shocked that we're getting blasted with this look. What? Yeah, this is a dangerous play. Dangerous play. Dangerous and shocking. I mean, how are you not laughing at this? Here they come. They're not doing that on, they don't have that signal. Nobody has a crazy wing signal when they're going to drop out and play drop 8 Tampa. Hey, they are blitzing. They are flying at you. Free runner to the right. Must throw to right. Or must get the ball out of your hands. Don't necessarily have to go into the hot. But I mean, that is having blinders on. You know, I appreciate the fact that he's standing in there, trusting his guys, but what are we doing? I mean, what? What? Look out. Good God. And a turnover. Bummer. Next one, though, Clayton Tune comes back with a shot down the field down here to the bottom. We're going to run a little, what I'm going to call scissors, a little sail to the slot. It's not even scissors. It's almost flag sail. That's a beautiful ball. If anything, it's a tick late. But to come back from the shot we just saw, to be able to come back here, a little play action, rip it, and just watch the tempo of this thing at the back, throw it. You know, just maybe a hesitation late. And that's why the ball's kind of a catching out of bounds. But this is a really nice concept. You see a lot of teams run some iteration of this, whether it's true scissors, where true scissors to me would be more of a, we're going to get post corner. So this is kind of what I consider like true scissors, post, and then whether this is a corner or sail, it doesn't really matter. It comes out the same. They end up running essentially like deep flag here with sail. So you kind of get this like 3-level look of a flood with a unique way, as opposed to running like old school high school Harry flood where you kind of do must outside release here. I think this flag gives you a little bit more of a deep threat option. This is a really nice play. I just think maybe he could get it out a tick faster. Right? You know, see that thing develop. Watch that corner down here to the bottom as 23 runs with the deep flag. Throw it. You know, maybe just a tick of anticipation there because that flat defender's not going to get underneath it. So maybe just a tick earlier. You could also maybe help yourself by being turned to the left at the top. See how he's kind of lined up with his feet down the hash. He eventually gets there, but he almost has to take like an extra reset, and that's why it's laid on the sideline. Regardless, this is a really nice chunk. Very nice play design. Maybe just play it a little bit better with your feet lined up to the top. Get there. You see how he eventually has to get there? So if he was ready to throw right there, he's lined up right down the hash. He gets there. No, yes. All his cleats in the ground. Drive it. Now we're just late on the sideline. Next one here. Little naked keeper to the left, to the bottom. Put this one on there just because I think the fake is really nice, man. Some of these young guys have polished ball handling. Pretty impressive. You can't really see it from the wide because he's right on the horn with all the all-white uniform. We're getting a little spider cam here. But watch this fake. Watch his head. So fake, whoop, head, empty hand, ball on the hip. I mean, that is nice. Get the influence pull as well. Get out going to your left. You know, maybe not a perfect throw with the back shoulder to the flat. Never really a good thing. But I love the fake. Whoop. Great action. Get a nice easy hookup. Maybe a better ball makes it a little bit bigger of a hookup. But regardless, man, it's on here strictly for the ball handling. Whoop. Again, it's the head action and that empty hand. So both hands, empty hand, head, and the ball's right on the hip. So the defender behind him on the tight end right now can't see where the ball is. See him get lost? This is a perfect example of what good ball handling does. So do me a favor and watch this guy right here. So you're going to see exactly what happens with good ball handling. You're going to come out here. You're going to show your empty hand like you gave the ball to him. You're going to have your right hand holding the ball on your hip, and your head is going to be looking this way too. So what it's going to do here is with his eyes, he's not going to know what the hell to do with his eyes. He's going to be looking, trying to find the ball. Well, in reality, the ball's all the way out here, and we're out on the edge. So just watch this edge player right here and be able to see what this type of fake does to defensive players. So good luck trying to find this thing. Whoop. Where is it? Gone. We're outside you. Thanks for playing. Next one here. This is a little funky one for me. This is double or both glance. Okay, this is a premium look for me. You're usually going to go middle field closed away from rotation. Right where he looks like he's looking. So he looks like he's looking to the left. Normally, this is a 5 no-hitch throw. In my opinion, this ball has to be thrown. You know, if they're asking him to do 5 hitch, I think he's going to be late. But if they're asking him to do 5 no-hitch, which just about everybody in the league is asking you to do on this play, the play itself, which I'm going to call double glance, is essentially 7-step, or if you want to step it or you want to depth it, just basically bang eights or like tight posts. Like you're going to put this thing up and down. A premium look versus this is middle field closed with free access. Free access means that it's not bump, right? These guys are off. We're off on both sides. And then usually the easy read, if you were on like a whiteboard in minicamp, it would be away from rotation. So rotation down here, we want to throw this ball right here. Boop. And that's a big ass window. So to me, you know, you can make the argument maybe you want to go into rotation occasionally if this safety is way over here. But again, you know, 6 1, half dozen to the other. This is a big asshole. It looks like he's looking this way. To me, the footwork is not correct. So we want 5, no hitch, throw. That's the timing on this concept normally. As soon as you take an extra hitch at the back, you're going to be late. Now, I think he ends up throwing like the sit here or whatever as kind of a pseudo check down. That's fine. I mean, it's not fine. It gets a completion. It looks fine on a stat sheet. But this is a turn down. Throw it, dog. I mean, it's never going to get more open than the flat defender running with the back like this. I mean, that's wide ass open. Throw it. You got to throw it. Oh, baby. Turn down, footwork, funky. Get a completion. Okay. It's better than an incompletion. Better than a strip sack, but it's a turn down. Again, you can see the footwork here at the back. 5-step draw right there. Throw it. Don't take this extra hitch. Once you take that extra hitch, it's over. It's late. So the timing of this thing is janky. Yes, we get a completion. Okay. But for me, that's a turn down. Halftime, you dig the channel and you haven't already, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, get the notifications. I appreciate you supporting the channel. It means a lot to me. So thank you for subscribing. Again, the Quarterback School Patreon community, you know about it. Join, become a member, get even more Quarterback School content. We also have Quarterback School courses. This is by far the most in-depth premium content available through the channel. We have courses on all of my favorite football subjects, RPOs, pass protection, tempo, how to beat every single coverage. Even an entire offensive system is available. So get over there, check out those courses and enroll. We also have a bunch of free resources available, all linked in the video description. A lot of fun stuff, football centric, test your IQ, elevate your IQ with all those different resources. And then finally, make sure to follow me across social media platforms. I appreciate your support. As for this video, let's get back to it. Next one here, a little Haas Y juke, staple in the league. He rips the seam. To me, it's going to be a little late. Okay, it's still a big chunk. It's still a nice throw. Okay, it can be all of those things, but it's late. So it's a hitch late, and you can see just for whatever reason, the hesitation at the top of the drop. And now normally, I'll let this thing play one more time. Normally, you would want to get a seam up in the league. 18 to 22 yards is kind of that sweet spot. So he catches it on the 38. The ball is what? On the 7-18. So, I mean, we're pushing it. We're going to be right around the 40. The tight end does a nice job throttling down, if anything. Kind of feels that space. But to me, this is late, and it's late for whatever his drop is. So just take 3 or take a shuffle and let it go. So hit that back foot and let it go. This is middle field closed. The Haas Y juke part of this play is the Haas. I feel like I do this every single time, but we'll draw it up. Hitch. Okay. It's tough adjust hitch, meaning any type of tight cloud coverage up here, this thing will turn into a go or convert. Okay. And then the seam part of this thing. So that's the hitches. And the seam part of this thing are the number 2s are running seams. And then the juke part of it is whoever is in the number 3 spot is running that juke. Different teams run it different ways. I think they come up and come in. Some teams have you come over the ball and go in and out. A lot of different little ways to do it. But this is there. For whatever reason, this drop for me is tardy. And maybe it's indecisiveness. Maybe it's just not being able to get a clear picture of what's going on, what he's supposed to be doing. But this is late. 1, 2, 3, throw. See that? I mean, it's a full-on pause. It looks like a glitch. Throw it, dog. Nice job, 47, bodying him up, taking the contact, big hookup. But we got to be able to get this ball out. If we're playing regular season games, I mean, this is way late. And some people are going to come at me sideways and clap back. Bro, you're overreacting. It's 1 preseason rep. Okay. We've already seen him get blasted by a hot where he was looking the wrong way. We've seen him turn down and glance. Now we're late on a seam. I mean, good luck. Next one here, 3rd and 6. Get meshy. Railroad, here it comes. For me, this is a turn down. The back should get the ball. And we get a full-on friendly fire up top. And somehow we turn this into like a disaster completion for a punt. I don't really understand exactly what's going on here. This is a pretty simple get it to the back for me. I don't know what you could possibly be looking at. I also think he gets himself into trouble here. There's no reason to go. Just hang in the pocket and go through the reads. He drifts himself kind of into trouble and hitches up into trouble. But the main part is this ball has to go to the back. I mean, there's a collision. Look at the collision on the left side of this film. This is where we're trying to go with the ball 1. And the guy runs into him. I mean, the ball has to be thrown, dog. What are we looking at? I'm getting frustrated for them. Holy moly. So this play, I swear to God, I draw it up. I'm starting to get frustrated with this play. Draw it up every video. This play, Mesh railroad. Back in the day, it used to be called bullets. Now it's totally different, but it's actually the exact same. There's the railroad or the rail or the bullet. Okay. This play is normally paired with mesh. Okay. I think mesh right here, they're going from this guy going under as kind of the number 2. Okay. Now the other part of the mesh is right here. But this guy has 2 kind of roles. He's trying to get a pick or rub for the rail, okay, right here, which it sure looks like this safety is going with this back. So he's trying to run in here, and as he runs in here, if that rub happens, great. He's also trying to get this mesh happens, and then he can throttle up in zone or keep running in man. Okay? That's a lot of moving parts. It's often paired with a deep hook, and then whatever down here, don't really care. Wheel means nothing. This part, okay, the part that for this play, these guys run into each other. I mean, you couldn't draw this up better. So it's not an illegal rub or pick here. These guys run into each other. They collide themselves. This ball has to be thrown right when the guy looks, right here when he's open, and he's going to go get a first. Turn down, okay? I mean, it's my opinion, but this is the film, y'all. This is the film. What are we doing? I mean, shit, it looks like a massive play. Right here, you put it on him, it's going to be a big chunk. We turn it down, we move, we throw behind the shallow. I mean, come on, dog. What are we doing? Got to work on the contrast whitewash here on this end zone shot, but man, what are we doing? What are we doing? Last one here. Similar concept to the big sail we hit earlier in this video. This time we're going to force a sail up top. I mean, we're just not getting a beat and not seeing the corner well here. I'm really fortunate that this isn't a pick. This is very similar to the play we saw earlier where it was flag, sail, or corner and something in the flat. And this is just throwing with blinders on. I mean, there's a guy wide open in the flat. I think you could make the argument potentially that this should be a touchdown to the deep flag as well. So this idea being that the number 1 is going to the deep flag. So he's going to set his angle to the back pylon. The number 2 is going to come out of here and run the sail. So you're coming out here and then you're coming out where we hit that one late. Remember I complained that it was on the sidelines because he was holding on to the ball. And then there's going to be something in the flat. Okay, the read here is kind of twofold. You want to read this thing high to low normally because this happens first. It doesn't have to be 1, 2, 3 per se. It can be kind of alert, whatever, but really you're eyeballing this corner. If he takes away this sail, you probably, if you've got the club, can throw that thing to the back pylon for a touchdown. If you can't make that throw, just throw it to the check down. The check down's there. Check it down. But you can't just say, middle finger, it worked last time. Let's do it here. Like this, I don't know, man. This feels funky. This feels like we got vision issues. I mean, go, bro. Go. What are we doing? I also don't love this route distribution where you have the inside guy in the bunch kind of slowing into the sail because you got to wait for the outside guy to go. So just the timing of it, the design of it. But if it gets muddy like this, just check it down, man. You don't want to throw that deep flag, 55 yards to the back of the end zone. Just throw the check down. But you can't throw it up like that and have the corner touch the ball. Should almost be an interception. Damn. I mean, y'all, this feels like it could get rough fast in Arizona. So that is a wrap. Clayton Tune, preseason, week 3, not great, Bob. What the hell is going on in Arizona? Nobody really knows. It certainly wasn't good in this video. This is just one video, so don't freak out with everything already in the dumpster fire for Arizona. But Clayton Tune, this performance, not great by any means. Now, I didn't put every single throw on there. There are a bunch of throws that I left off, short, intermediate throws that I think every quarterback probably can and should be able to make consistently. But that being said, him getting blasted early in the game, him not seeing throws down the field, some vision issues, some turn down issues, some moving to trouble issues, some just blinders issue. We're just chucking up prayers. All of those things rolled in together, not great. And so we'll see how this thing shakes out for Arizona. Right now, not looking great. Let me know what you thought of the video. Let me know who you want to see next. I appreciate you hanging to the end. I will see you next time. Have a good one.